Hey, I think we should talk about makeup. Yay?
Right, yes.
Let's talk about makeup. Okay, let's talk about some do's for makeup. All right, some do's are to definitely come in with your makeup bag. We think that even if you never touch it during your shoot, it's nice to have it in the event that something goes wrong. Let's say a girl gets something in her eye, her mascara starts to, go all over the place. Then at least she has it so she can touch up. Or maybe she wants to change her lip color or something like that. So make sure you have your makeup bag that day. I want to talk about foundation. All right, foundation is, and I think everybody knows what that is. It's like the stuff in the little bottle and you put it all over your face. So anyway, foundation. Girls, if you wear foundation, great. If you don't,
Not
don't.
time to learn.
Don't. That's the don't. If you do. If you don't.
Right.
There's some things to be very watchful of, though. And I know there are girls that maybe have never realized this happens, but sometimes they put their foundation on and they're looking in the mirror and it looks good. They forgot this section in here. And so what happens is I'm looking through the camera, I might be doing a profile shot or they're looking away, something beautiful, and you actually can sometimes see a line. Here's this color and here's that color. Your foundation really has to match your skin tone. It is not supposed to be a bronzer or to make you look tan or rosy cheeked or anything like that. That's a whole nother process, a whole nother talk altogether. But foundation should be very similar to your skin tone. I think what's good about foundation, if you are going to wear it, if you do have any maybe redness or uneven skin tones because of maybe a little bit of acne or something that's just, that will smooth that out a little bit. I mentioned it's not a bronzer. Again, if you're going to do a bronzer, be very thoughtful that whatever you do here is very similar to what is going on here. So you don't want to use a makeup product that's very dark or very tan looking, and I have a picture like this, and there we have the white hand, and then the next thing we know we have a dark skin. So be thoughtful of that. Also watch out for your face products that they don't have glitter in them that are out there, the mineral ones. Be careful of the ones with the mineral products, because they actually do have an underlying little glitter component to it. And what happens in the camera is you see all of these little dots all over the face. And so, and then people want them retouched, which is a difficult situation to remove like 100 little dots. I want to talk about concealer. Concealer is the product, as you know, that maybe you would put under your eyes, or if you do have a blem, that's just maybe that one blem or it's a little bit red and you want to use that. That's a step beneath foundation, but I think most people like that. I think it's really great. If a girl wakes up that morning and she's had a little bit of allergies and she's dark or puffy under the eyes, or if that's just her hereditary and they're dark under the eyes, sometimes you can use a little concealer. Again, you want to blend it. You want to make sure that it isn't just there and then you have like bronzer skin and then whatever. So again, look at yourself. When you come in, if you're a little unsure, ask me and I will tell you honestly what I think you need to do. Can we talk about lip color a little bit?
Yes. So it's always nice for girls to come in. If you love lip colors, it's a fun time to play with lip color.
Yeah.
You can change it with your looks. You can change, the dancers love lip colors. But if maybe you're not into lipstick, a lip gloss is always nice the day of the shoot. It really just makes your lips a little bit plumper in your pictures, and it just is really nice in your pictures.
Yeah, another reason I usually say girls at a minimum, I'd like to see, and again, if you don't want to do any of this, that's fine. If at a minimum, a little mascara and a little lip gloss should be coming in with you that day. Right. Mascara is always going to give it a little bit longer lash, and the lip gloss, even if it's just a natural or a clear, sometimes people's lips are dry and they have the slightest little cracks in them, and that for a girl will fill it in a little bit. So I think that's really nice to do, is to have that lip gloss. And again, if you want to, when you come in for your shoot and you say, I really want to wear a dark red or a bright red for something I'm doing that's fun or fashion forward, that's great. Let me know, and we'll probably line your clothes up and put the red lipstick last.
Right.
All right, because it's harder to get off. So we'll probably do something like that. Let's talk about eyeliner. It's a big topic, I think. I think eyeliner, truthfully, for pictures is fabulous. I think it looks great. If you're not used to doing it, don't do it. But if you do it, I want to give a little bit of the do's and don'ts on the eyeliner, okay? Probably the biggest don't, and I will say this, and I apologize if it is your personal preference, but on photo day, when you line your waterline, it makes the eyes muddy and dark. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to put all the befores and afters on this video, but There's times when I go, oh my goodness, and the girl is she wants to do that, and I've suggested don't line your waterline, but sometimes a girl will do that anyway. And you can clearly see the difference in the sparkle in the eye. What happens is this little area here is a natural reflector. It's just what it is. And that helps add a little bit of that catch light, the little sparkle in the eye that we all want. Makes the eyes a little bit bigger. The minute we put an inner dark line, now the eyes become compressed and smaller. Muddy, smaller, darker. So I would say try not to do that. In saying that, if this is something this has been your habit to do that, and in real life it looks fine. Who cares?
Right.
That's fine. That's what you do. I would say maybe a week or two before your shoot, at night, go in your bedroom, go in the bathroom, practice doing it underneath your lash line, underneath the lash line, and see if you can get used to doing that before you come in for your portrait. I think there are two basic types of liner, or actually three we could talk about. The first would be your liquid liner. And I want to say that, girls, please be thoughtful when you look in the mirror that there's no jaggedness to it. Does that make sense? Jaggedness. You want like a clean line right down to your lash area. You don't want it above it. You want a clean line because the camera will pick that up. If you have a pretty looking down picture, you might see if it's jagged. So be thoughtful of that. For a girl that likes to use a pencil liner, those are really pretty. And those probably come across the most natural, because it's a graduated thing. You can put your pencil liner on and just maybe smudge it a little bit, top and bottom, and you don't really see a line, but you get the effect of the eye that pops. Eyeliner is going to make your eyes pop. Boom. It will make them pop in almost all your pictures. Another thing to do if you don't wear liner, you can also go with just a powdered shadow and give a little bit of, not necessarily a smoky eye, but you can put a little bit of the powder underneath, a little bit on top of your lash line. And that will also make your eyes pop a little bit if you're not interested in having an actual line on your eyes. So those are some do's and don'ts on eyeliner.